Hi, my name is Carl. I'm with Yungaburra Tours. Behind me is this magnificent curtain fig tree. It is of the strangler fig variety and it is a short distance from where I live in Yungaburra. The curtain fig tree is in the middle of the world famous Wet Tropics area of Queensland, a coastal strip that goes from Cooktown to Townsville. What you see today has taken 500 years to reach this stage, and it's interesting to see how the curtain fig tree originally started. An animal or a bird deposited the seed in the branch there, and from that, being a strangler fig, it puts out its roots and travels to the ground for nourishment. In time, the host tree rots out and then falls over, as we see here, into another tree. Both of these trees in time are strangled and then they're rotted, and as a result we end up with the effect of just the curtain, this magnificent curtain of the root system travelling to the ground so that the tree gets nourishment. And remember, this took 500 years. Do you know that at the time of the early white settlers, 80% of the Atherton Tableland was rainforest? Now that's hard to imagine when you drive around the tableland now and see what little rainforest there is. But back then it was 80%, and that's amazing. I would like to give recognition and appreciation to the Yidinji tribe. They are the traditional owners of the area and have looked after it for thousands of years. And they have done very well until the arrival or the invasion of the white settlers are destroying the land in front of them. Today, I give appreciation to the Queensland Parks and Wildlife Service for what they are doing in maintaining what we've got. We have now travelled about 10 kilometres from the curtain fig tree to these big bull carry pines, massive trees on the banks of Lake Barine. They have been here also probably around 500 years. Earlier I mentioned the Yidinji tribe and gave them appreciation and recognition. They are the managers in this area and have been for a long time, and in addition they are still active in rainforest country. One of the major projects they have is the eradication of the yellow crazy ant. Also, the Yidinji tribe, my friends, have been doing what they call cold burns, removing unwanted timber from the forest floor, so that when forest fires come through, there's a lot less damage. We are still at Lake Barine. Just have a look at the lake behind me and the beautiful rainforest. I often come here. I find it so relaxing, and also I find it recharges my batteries. Back in the early 1920s, George Curry was a surveyor, and he was surveying the area here, and he fell in love with the lake and all the rainforest around it. But he could see that the lake and the rainforest was in danger, and to preserve it, he applied for and was granted a perpetual lease of 1 acre of land on the shore of the lake. George Curry, in collaboration with the local council and also the forestry department, established the Lakes Trust, which was set up to maintain and preserve the lake and the surrounding rainforest. If George Curry hadn't taken the initiative, instead of seeing rainforest behind me, you would see farmland. Looking back, there has been big cultural changes with the coming of the early white settlers. It's been at an enormous cost, that cultural change, at a cost to our rainforest. As I said, it's been reduced from 80% to not much on the Atherton Tablelands. I think it's time for you to come up to North Queensland, to the Atherton Tableland in particular, to experience it, to explore it, to enjoy it. And when you go back, you will have many great memories. Finally, I would encourage you to join us in the preservation of the natural assets of Australia. Bye, see you up here.